Welcome to Woohoo Wednesday at stampingwithsherry.com. For today's project, I want to show you a cute little Valentine's card that I came up with using some of the new product from our mini occasions catalog and our celebration catalog. So let me show you what I have for today. This card right here, isn't that so cute? I was so happy with my progress on this one. So the colors of the cardstock are Whisper White, Flirty Flamingo, and Real Red. And some of the new product that I am showing on this card is the Heartfelt Stamp set right here. And I'm using this Happy Valentine's Day here. This one is in the Mini Occasions catalog on page 10. And then it does come in a bundle, so when you purchase these products together, you do get a 10% savings. And these come with the two heart punches here. We have one with a scalloped edge and then one with a straight edge, and I'm going to show you both of these in that project. And then I'm going to bring the card back in, and then these little ornaments here are actually from a celebration item, which means that for every $50 that you purchase, or $100, you can get a free product out of the celebration brochure. Now, if you don't have one, you please feel free to send me a message and I can get one sent out to you. Celebration does go through March 31st. So I'm using the lily pad dies here. This is the stamp set. I'll save this for another day, but I'm using this piece right out of here, out of the lily pad dies, and as you can see, it is free with a $100 purchase. That's your net retail order. So let me show you how I put this all together. Okay, so we're going to start with Whisper White, and then I cut the Flirty Flamingo cardstock down, and then I cut down the Real Red, and you can see that this has been pressed, and I used the Coastal Weave embossing folder, and this is out of the mini catalog on page 39. And how I did that was I just placed the cardstock into the folder, and you can see on the bottom here that there is a line, so you can keep your cardstock lined up with that, and then when you roll it through your die cutting machine, it'll be straight every single time. So I just used the multi-purpose platform, lay this on top, and the tip for today is that folded edge should go through your Big Shot first, always. You should never turn the folder around and run it this way so that the opened end goes through the machine. It should always be this way. And because it is a 3D embossing folder, you're going to need the 3D embossing folder plate. And again, this is on page 11 of the 2020 mini catalog. Then you just roll it through the Big Shot or your die cutting machine, and then you have your pressed pattern here. Okay. So it's going to be laying on top there. Let me just tape that together. And I like to use plenty of tape on the back of a textured piece of cardstock so that it will adhere and stay to the other one that you're adhering it to. So there's that. And then what I did was I took the framelit, and I just laid it onto the cardstock like so, and you can see I've already cut it out from before here and just ran that through your die cutting machine. And I've done that with all three colors. Here I have Real Red, Flirty Flamingo, and the Whisper White. So there's two ways that you could adhere these to the card. The first way I want to show you is using this rubber mat that we carry in the big catalog, or the main catalog, and I'm just putting tape on the back of this so that the tape doesn't get all over my paper, and the tape will repel from this silicone sheet. Okay, and I need to cut off just one of these little ornaments off the end so that it will actually fit right over the front of my card. Okay, and I'm just going to attach that there, and that extra tape will come by just smushing that off. That's a technical term, by the way. Woohoo! I'm just going to cut these all off here. And then the other thing that you can do is you can use our fine tip glue pen. Okay, and it does have a little pin that goes right down inside of here. And when you put that back together, that pin has to go inside of there. Otherwise, what will happen is it will dry up. Let me get that back under the camera here. And then you'll never get the glue out. Okay, so we can just add that to here and attach that and let it set. And I actually like the silicone sheet better, so I'm just going to come back in here and put some tape on there, and as you can see, that repelled. And then we'll lay this on top here. So that's how I made those ornaments across the card. And then I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo ink. I'm going to use the stamp set that says Happy Valentine's Day on a piece of scrap piece of Whisper White. Because this is such a solid stamp, I like to flip the stamp pad over and ink up the stamp that way. Okay, and then we'll go in and punch this out. You can see that I like to do it upside down so I can see where I'm punching. Okay, and then just taking the scalloped edge punch and doing another piece of white, not the Flirty Flamingo. Okay, just attach this right onto the Whisper White. I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on the back of this. 2 on the top, 1 here, and peel those off. And then this just goes right over the front of the card here. And then the last thing I'm using is the Whisper White ribbon, and this is the crinkled seam binding ribbon. And this is in the Occasions catalog as well. And I've already tied up a little bow here in the interest of time to attach that to the project. Just gonna take the ribbon to the mini glue dot and then attach it, and then your card is done. Woohoo! So that's what I have to show you for today. If you want to order any of those products, just click on Order Online and you'll be directed to my online store. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all year round. I appreciate each and every one of your orders, so thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned next week for Woohoo Wednesday at stampingwithsherry.com.